Welcome back to Late Night Reading with Moonlight, or Moonlight Reading with Moonlight. It is actually very late right now, but I wasn't planning on doing this, but the official Volume 15 came out, and where I get the digital scans for the versions, these 7 Seas versions, someone just uploaded them. And it's like midnight right now, and it was uploaded like an hour ago. And I thought, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do like a quiet, calm reading. And I know I put out that poll to find out which one you guys wanted me to do, and the Doom Trio won by a lot, surprisingly. After talking with the fine people over at Zune Scans, just out of curiosity's sake, but they vouched for the Nightpool chapter as well as the Yamame chapter. That's part of this volume, so I'm gonna bounce between this. I actually wanted to do Nightpool because I think it's my favorite chapter from this volume. So we're gonna do that first, and just to see how interesting it is from a perspective of, it is only 2 words per dialogue box or dialogue bubble. So it's interesting to see just how much can you screw that up. How much can you actually screw that up? So then we'll do the Doom Trio after that, and then we'll do the Mount T with Yamame after that as well. But anyway, so let's check out Nightpool and see how this goes. And if I'm quieter, that's just because I am, because it is literally midnight and I have neighbors and other people around, so I can't get too loud. But thankfully, this isn't too hyper of a chapter. But yeah, let's get started. So we got right back on our rooftop here with Hahari. We got. Let's start over on Zune over here. I got a reservation ticket for a Nightpool just for us, gang. Let's go. I got a voucher to rent out a Nightpool. Let's all go together. Okay. Yeah. We're finally getting another Swimsuit chapter, but you know how this manga is. The sheer amount of dialogue is highly likely to obstruct our ability to show off a Rentaro-kun naturally. All because that moron author can't stop writing such moronic dialogue. What a moron. The author's a living thing too, eh? I've got just the cure. What a shame we can't show off our swimsuits to Rentaro-kun. The panels are so full of speech bubbles that he'll hardly be able to catch a glimpse. It's because that idiot writer keeps stupidly writing too much dialogue. But the writer is a living thing too. Got just the thing for it. So with this, it's actually interesting that with Zune, we go into the meta dialogue of saying we're finally getting another swimsuit chapter. There is no mention of that in the 7 Seas version. It's just Hikari going, oh, we won't be able to show off our swimsuits. Which is interesting because they gave that in Zune Scans to Mimimi. So it's Hikari saying it in 7 Seas. Yeah, because we're finally getting a swimsuit chapter, but you know how this manga is. The sheer amount of dialogue is highly likely to obstruct our ability to show off a Rentaro-kun naturally. What a shame we can't show off our swimsuits for the Rentaro-kun. The panels are so full of speech bubbles that he'll hardly be able to catch a glimpse. So that is interesting. So it's completely different dialogue for Hikari. And yeah, they moved... Zune Scans kind of gave both Mimimi and Hikari's dialogue, at least from 7 Seas version, over to Mimimi. And gave Hikari like a totally original dialogue. So that's kind of interesting. Also, I just love Zune's version of Karane. It just keeps using the same moronic. It adds to the comedy when you're just going, that moron author just keeps writing moronic dialogue. What a moron. Whereas 7C just kind of says, because that idiot writer just keeps writing stupidly, stupidly writing too much dialogue. Like, it's that extra, what a moron at the end that just adds that little bit extra at the end there. It's nice. It is nice that they did keep the author's a living thing too, so it's nice that 7C is keeping that, but it needs that A. We need that A. Let's use this makes you only use 2 words per max, makes you only use 2 words max per speech bubble drug that I whipped up. Way to go, Kasuri-senpai. Oh yeah, I forgot to. 2! See that, you moron author? Morons are living things too, eh? Kasuri made a 2-syllable limiting medicine. Well done, Kasuri-senpai. Take that, stupid writer. Stupid people are living things too. So instead of just moron, it's just stupid people. Nightpool! Interesting, it's like the picture just so much smaller on the 7 Seas version. Alright, so now we're into 2-word territory. What do we got here? So we got dear sis instead of just sister. Poolin, Poutine. So instead of Sui and sweets, it's Poolin and Poutine. 0. Trending, drinking, glam, booze. Fun, get away, get away. No, splendid detour. So fun. Sicko. Sicko! Typo. So cool. So she just straight up says typo. So sicko is so cool as the typo? Okay. Yes, cool. Ren-kun. What say? What think? What say? What think? What? I'd see. What say does fit better because that does lean into the sentence that you would say was what say you, Rentaro-kun. It's like the abbreviated version of that instead of what think. Who says what think? Like what do you think? Is it supposed to be just what do you think? Is that what it's supposed to be? But what say is a much more appropriate line of dialogue. It's like what say you instead of just what think. Godly goddesses. Naturally. Not like. Gack. Booze spill, my drink. My thighs. Why would Momiji be saying my thighs? It's not her thighs. She's looking at Mei's though. Say, loin shark, thigh shark. Chio's growling. Let's see what we got here. Mei's come splashing down. Also, blah blah. What is these different little sound effects here? Also, Mei called her for Shizuka. Why is Mei only calling her Shizu? Why? And then we got Hakari and Kurumi going, your bangs! And yet the bangs. What? So we got so instead of Hakari and Kurumi both saying your bangs in the Zoom-scan version, we have Hakari going, and yet the bangs, and then the bangs from Kurumi. And yet the bangs. Huh. And yet the bangs what? I know that we're limited to 2 words per speech bubble, but what are we trying to say here? And yet the bangs. And yet we must keep protecting the bangs? See, it's like your bangs. Like, obviously you're bringing attention to your bangs. That's the whole thing. It's like, your bangs, don't forget your bangs. But it's like, and yet the bangs. Okay. So now with Nano here, it's Yoshimoto. She just abbreviated to Yoshi. So they broke it up Yoshimoto? Because yeah, with Zune, she just says it twice, Yoshimoto. Because yeah, Yoshimoto is only 1 word. I was gonna say it's like a syllable thing, but it's like no, Yoshi is still 2 syllables, like Yoshi, and then Moto is also 2 syllables, so they're not breaking up by syllables. That is weird. Why did they break up Yoshimoto like that? So let's see, Nano's dives in. Let's go as wished. As wished? I guess instead of as you wish, it's as wished. Which, yeah, understood just makes more sense if you just keep yourself to 1 word. As wished. High. Too high. Hey, at least you're keeping it to the 2 words there. It's too high. Iku plops in. Oofy. Cruise, perhaps? 1 can sailing? Isn't... Okay, I mean, technically you're not per speech bubble, but you're doing 2 speech bubbles back to back. So Zoom-scan's keeping with the rules here of cruise, perhaps, where you have 1 can sailing. And then Uto flips over. Help. Bouquet? Bouquet? What is this bouquet? I'm gonna make so much goddamn chicken noises with Yamame here. Sink or swim, the former. One could say I can't swim. Okay, I kind of like that. It is like this weirdly dramatic, drawn out. Okay, I kind of like both. Sink or swim, the former. I like that. But and then it's like one could say I can't swim. It's like it's the drawn out. I kind of like that. One could say I can't swim. Could say I can't swim. Chums, any room, my friend Sue too. Looky. Just looky. Why? What are we looking at? Gulliver's Travels. Gulliver. Okay, we're just breaking up words now. We were breaking up Yoshi and Moto, and we were doing that with something else too earlier. It's like we're breaking up words for some whatever reason. But now we're breaking up Gulliver to just Gullah and Ver. Why? I don't understand. Okay. Kishka, come, here comes. Hi, here. Okay, they kept that same. Got it. Oh, that's the same. Kappa. A Kappa. Let go, give back. Next up here. Interesting that Zune kept used a lot more singular words, even though they did have the 2 words per max bubble limit, but yet they used a lot of singular words, and 7C's going a lot with the 2 words, so they use, instead of next, it's next up. Wait, I just glanced at the next page. Hold up. So the glasses fall off. Mai says, she cry, I spy my eyes. What? Eyes pain. What? I spy my eyes? So, okay, maybe she's saying I spy because she says I see the glasses? I don't get this she cry, though. Okay, yeah, Chio's crying because she doesn't have her glasses, but at least with Zunescan's glasses saying, oh yes, the glasses, I'm gonna go get the glasses, when you're limited to the word. So yeah, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go get the glasses. So I'm gonna go dive in and go get them, but she's... so, but in 7C, she's like, she cried. It's like, yeah, Chio's crying. Okay. I spy, and then I spy the glasses, and then my eyes. At least the my eyes from Kurumi makes sense, like, ow, my eyes. You're like, okay, that makes sense. Eyes, pain. Once again, Zunescan stick in with more singular words, whereas 7C's actually uses 2 words per bubble. May comes in there, and here. Here, there, everywhere. Thank you, nice job, cool, dear sister. Let's see. Butt battling, but I keep saying butt battling instead of butt batting. Oh, interesting, 7C's actually says oof instead of oofy. How V. I mean, why are we abbreviating? You can say how violent. That's just 2 words. You don't have a syllable, like, limit. You don't have a syllable limit. So why how are you saying, why are you saying how V? Maybe that's why they're saying oof instead of oofy. Because they're limiting their syllables, too. Now, granted, why did Zune also use molto instead of molto violento? That's also just 2 words. Granted, she does say molto just sometimes by itself. Zune just has her just say molto sometimes without this limit. So, but oof. I mean, I'm happy 7C's just using oof instead of oofy. But how V? How Vi? How Vi? How V? Heart? It's 2 words. It's like, you don't have a syllable limit. So why are we can say how violent. Okay. Nightpool, check it. Big star. DJ, yo. Word, yo, check it. I like to throw in this little check it here in the corner. Instead of just... Zunes just has more yos, and they have a check it here. Bagad. I'm gonna add a chicken noise to my editing one of these days when I do these. Buh. Such muy. Now that... Seduction. Seduction. Oh, that hurts my brain to read. Seduction. Seduction. I know it's supposed to be seduction, but seduction. How hard did you work on that, 7Cs? Now that's nature. How natural. Now see, you're cheating here, 7Cs. You have technically 3 words. Now yes, that's 2 per speech bubble. Zune actually kept it to 2 within the same thought. It's how natural. Whereas now that's new speech bubble nature. So you're cheating a little bit there. You're technically right. It's 2 words per speech bubble, but you're having 3 words within the same thought process. Never with Hahari and Kishka, babu, blah, never. Whom. I just love the word whom and whomst. I just love those words. My lady, madam. Hey, what's that? Here, like this. Glam. Lit. It's lit. Right. Rin Uto. Yo, check it. Instead of word, it's check it. Alright, I love this ending here, so now I gotta see what 7C's... Ooh, so fun. Ah, so fun, yeah? Okay, so yeah, Zun's cheated a little bit here with the 3-4 words technically. It's, ah, so fun, yeah? It's like, technically, yes, it's 2 per speech bubble, but it's the same still string of thoughts. But, I mean, 7 C's are the same thing. It's like, woo, so, dot, dot, fun. Okay, wait. So, with Zune, it's 4 different thoughts here. It's wet, dripping, Renkun, nice. So it seems to be 4 different thoughts. I love my dripping. So with 7 C's, they went he's drop, gorgeous, drenched. Wait, how are we supposed to read this? He's drop, drenched, gorgeous. Instead of like drop dead gorgeous but they're using drenched instead of dead. Like we're supposed to read right, left. So Mei Mai Shizuka Hikari. He's drop drenched gorgeous. Is that how we're supposed to read that? Yeah, because with Zune, it's just like 4 different things to read. Wet, dripping, nice, Renkun. At least that's how that's always read it. Or is it supposed to be like some one line of thought? Wet, dripping, nice, Renkun. That's how I always read it. It's like 4 different thoughts. Like, Mimi's like, wet, Mai's like, dripping, Shizuka's like, nice, and then Hikari's like, oh, Renkun. That's how I always read it. But now, it's, but with 7 C's, it's more like these 4 girls are sharing one line of thought, where it's, he's drop drenched gorgeous. Interesting. Instead of love you, it's love him. And their swimsuits got covered up anyway. And their swimsuits are still covered up by a bubble. So yeah, it's not terrible. I do like the including of Check It and all the little DJ stuff here. Oh my god, seduction. I just went back to seduction. But the weirdest thing with this is 7 C's is like cut up of certain words. Like Shizuka's last name with Nano, it's like Yoshi and Mota, they separated those. And then the whole Gulliver's Travels thing is like, yeah, it's Natty going gully and then Akka going ver. Why? Why did we cut that up? She cry, I spy my eyes. Hey, at least we all rhyme, so bonus points for that, I guess. And then, yeah, and then when we get to 7 C's Rin and with how violent, like, you could just say how violent. So it's like, not only are they restricting themselves to 2 words per speech bubble, but they also seem to be, and I mean, Zune was also doing this. Like, yes, they're restricting themselves to 2 words, but it was also 2 short words. Like, they never really used very big words. Like, you can say a lot with 2 big words, but they never really used big words. It was all very short 1 to 2 syllable words for the most part. But 7 C's seem to take that even more so by just cutting words to even abbreviating them for no reason whatsoever. Like Yoshimoto is now Yoshi and Moto in 2 different speech bubbles. Gulliver has to be Gulla and Ver in 2 different ones. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, violent. It's like, you can just say how violent. Like, use your catchphrase that you came up with her. But instead of how vi, why? So yeah, okay. I knew this was going to be a short one just because of how little dialogue there is, but I just wanted to go just because I love this chapter. It's so just random, and it just encapsulates this series so much. But yeah, that's still the most interesting thing here that 7 C's did, is this he's drop-drenched gorgeous. I mean, it's fun, especially if that's how you're supposed to read this. He's drop-drenched gorgeous. I still love just Mai going, dripping, dripping. It's like she's struggling to get that word out. It's like, dripping. And just Shizuka going, nice. I mean, are you supposed to read it like that? If you're supposed to read it like how 7 C's did, so it would be wet, dripping, nice, Renkun. But that's not a, like, sentence or anything. He's drop-drenched gorgeous. That's like, it's fun. I do like that. Like, if that's how it's supposed to be, I do like that. It's showing the girlfriends sharing one brain cell, basically. But yeah, this was going to be a shorter one, and I'm going to get to the Dune trio, and then per request of Zune scans themselves, I'm going to get to the with Yamame chapter. But yeah, it's like I literally got to this chapter as it was posted an hour ago. Anyway, I want to keep this short because I want to get this up like real quick, like maybe tomorrow. Like I'm not doing much tomorrow, so I'll just quickly edit this. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna see if I can do some more chapters. Anyway, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one. Hey everyone, this is Editor Moonlight, just popping in real quick at the end here. Since this was so short, I thought I would also do another short one and do the Rentero's Family Daily Life Part 2 coverage as well, or as 7 Seas that calls it now, An Ordinary Day for the Rentero Family Round 2. But that chapter didn't really have a lot to talk about, so I kind of just decided to scrap it, except one section, which was the Deviant Dynamite's Daring Duo, whatever that section is called. So I'm going to throw my reading of that here at the end here as like a bonus, because I'm not going to post that full video, because literally every other section of that chapter is pretty much identical. It's pretty safe, like not much has changed. It's very small changes here and there that don't really matter. So I'm just going to show my reaction to that one section that is actually worth talking about. But that's it. I'm not going to do a whole video on Daily Life Part 2. So enjoy this little bonus section. But yeah, because yeah, the rest was not worth posting. See you guys on the next video. Oh yeah, this is the one I wanted to see how they do. This is the one I wanted to see. The Dynamite Deviant Duo's Daring Dreams. I had this pretty steamy dream of Rentero last night, actually. Ooh, what happened? Please go on. I had a real dirty dream about Rentero last night. Ooh, what was it like? Well, we bleep the bleep. Wait. We bleeped the bleep with the bleep. Oh, actually, I had a dream last night, too. I bleeped his bleep after we bleeped. Hot damn. And then we have 7 C's. So first we bleep, and then we bleep. Really? Really? Last night I had a dream where Rentero-kun's bleep and I bleeped the bleep. You did what? So I actually don't know what they're saying here. The only one I can decipher is in Zune scans. Is the last one where it says, I bleeped his bleep after we bleeped. I'm assuming that's I sucked his dick after we fucked. I'm assuming that's what that is. I don't know what the other ones are. And then I don't know what any of them are in 7 Seas. So first we fucked, and then we... What else do you do? An interesting, 7 Seas doesn't have any of the ones with the ED on the end like Zune does. Because, yeah, as you can see, Zune has the couple with the bleep with the ED on the end. But they don't have any of those in 7 Seas. It's just full bleeps everywhere. So it could be with the ED on the end. We just don't know. But, yeah. So, both indecipherable. I'm pretty sure that's the point. Like, it's not supposed to be real sentences that we're supposed to decipher. But I think... I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be it. That last one is... I'm pretty sure it's... I sucked his dick after we fucked. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Did I get that right? But I do like Momoha's hot damn instead of you did what? And I bleep the bleep. And I sucked the dick? It would be his dick though, wouldn't it? Well, I guess you could say I sucked the dick. I don't know. Okay, moving on before I get demonetized even more. I kind of want that in writing so I can read it later. Alone at night. I feel the same way. I could also I feel the same way. I would also like to read your dream later, alone at night. I want that written down, to revisit later, like when I'm alone at night. I agree. I would also like to read about your dreams later, when I'm alone at night. There's something better in the Zune's version where it's the boldened alone at night, just by itself, instead of like when I'm alone at night. It's that adding on the like when I'm alone at like when I'm just kind of I don't want to say ruins it, but it kind of diminishes it a little bit. But it's just the by itself alone at night, especially when Zune boldens it, it just makes it better. It's like alone at night, you feel me? Oh my gosh, wow. Whoa, god damn, ooh. Amazing, really? Oh my, wow. No way, god. Ooh. And thus they did begin their deviant exchange diary. The two started exchanging their depraved dream journals. Like I were just changing them between diary and journals. Here's the goods. I promise today's will knock you off your feet. Might have to pull an all-nighter this time. I got the goods. This one has a strong kick. Looks like this will last me until morning. God damn. This will last me until morning. I don't know what's better. Pull an all-nighter or last me until morning. Get up, you. Back to your tent. What did she drop? A book? What kind of books would Moha-sensei... Come on, let's get you to your tent. Whee! Oh, she dropped something. I better get it for her. Is that a book? I wonder what Moha-sensei is reading.